guys, Jason Lino here. Today's topic is steroids. I'm just going to quickly go over my opinion on steroids in sports, recreation, and my personal opinion, in fact. So to get things started off, first and foremost, I am not on steroids. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because, believe it or not, people have actually accused me of being on steroids. They've just not been able to fathom the fact that I'm a vegan athlete that's able to maintain a decent amount of muscle mass and build constant strength without being on drugs. They just cannot understand that it is possible. But believe it or not, you'd be surprised what hard work and determination can actually do. But enough of that, let's get on to the sports side of things. So, steroids in sports, guess what? It's there. Whether we want to accept it or not, in every sport, whether it's something as simple as golf or tennis, or as awesome as the Olympics or powerlifting, everybody is pretty much taking steroids. Not everybody is on steroids, but the majority will probably be, because you gotta face the facts. These athletes are at an elite level, which is a lot of pressure, not only from them, their peers, but from us. Like, if we watch these guys and they start sucking in their sport, we're not gonna watch them anymore. They're no longer gonna be our favorite. So they're gonna be bringing themselves to a point where it's either take the easy way to the top or slowly decline. And in reality, you're going to take the easy way to the top, whether it's something as simple as taking something that makes you heal quicker or gives you a bit more endurance or anything of that nature. It's not necessarily right, because there are people like me who are trying to be natural athletes, but that's the reality of life, guys. Like, you're always going to take something that seems a bit easier, right? You're not going to, no one's going to go and bench press flat all the time. They're going to put an arch in there to get a better bench. You know what I mean? And no one's going to bench or squat conventional all the time, because sometimes it's a little bit easier to squat with a wider stance. It's the same thing with deadlift. You're always going to look for the easier kind of thing. Not saying that taking steroids is the fix of things, but you know, with enough time, you can get better results on them, and then you know, you just got to weigh the good with the bad, because with every good result there's a negative thing, because people who abuse steroids are going to start losing their hormone balance, and then they're going to start suffering from hormone deficiency, and then pretty much they're putting their, I guess, manhood, or even in a sense a womanhood, at risk for this. And you want to know what? If they're willing to do that to entertain us and to, you know, live the life that they're living, by all means, it's their choice. Like, what do we really have to say? With them taking drugs, they're doing 100 times more than we've ever even thought about, and we're sitting on the couch criticizing them. It's not really necessary. And, you know, like I said, pretty much everybody's going to be on steroids, so if you want, like, an edge to even be considered an elite athlete, the odds are you're going to have to take them. If you don't believe me, there's a good video on Netflix right now. It's by the Bell brothers. You know, Mark Bell, I always talk about him. He has a brother. He's a good director. Does a lot of cool documentaries. It's called Bigger, Stronger, Faster. Link down below. Check it out. But this isn't a promo. Let's get on to the second topic, and that is recreation use of steroids. You know what I'm talking about. When you go into the gym and you got those big jack guys who have the huge upper body, small legs, and all they do is talk about how much they're taking. Yeah, that's not necessary. Honestly, there's really no point in taking drugs when you just go to the gym to show off to people. Like, you're literally going to potentially be ruining your lives just so you can bench 300 for reps, or you can fit into a bigger shirt, or your stringers look a lot smaller. Like, it's just, it's no point. Like, if you feel that badly of yourself, you need to be seeking therapy instead of drugs. Like, that's the reality of things. Right? Like, I'm not the biggest guy, but by no means do I feel I need to take steroids so I can seem bigger. You know, work on proportions, work on anything. There's no need to take drugs. Like, it's no reason if you're not going to try to get a competitive edge in an elite level, and that's not even good. But it's at least a little bit more acceptable than walking into the gym and just flexing for the girls. There's no point. But this brings me to my next topic, and that is hormone therapy. Now, sadly, a lot of people do abuse this to actually get steroids, but hormone therapy is therapy where when your body starts to deplete its natural hormones, like when you get older, you can start implementing them back into your life so you can live a healthier life. Because think of it this way, you got people who start decreasing in hormones and they start suffering from depression, and then they stop going out and they stop being active, and then they start getting sick and they start getting illnesses, and then they don't live the best life. But if your hormones stop declining and they level out, you're pretty much going to feel the same that you feel right now. You're going to feel healthy, you're not going to be as depressed, you're going to try to stay active, you're not going to get as many diseases, you're not going to get as many deficiencies. So in the end, you're going to live a bigger and better, healthier life. So why not turn something towards that when the time comes, instead of jumping to it in the gym just to show off to the girls. Alright guys, that's pretty much it for me today. So do me a favor, go down below, drop me some comments. I'd love to hear what you have to say. I'd love to hear if you'd like to see more videos like this, or if you just want me to fuck off. Also hit that like, share, and subscribe to spread that love, and I'll see you guys next time.